Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Hot Takes. I have Miss Danny Mystic with me.
Hi. I'm so excited to
If
be. This is always my favorite time.
This is the best time. We just hang out, we talk decks. I'll give you the quick rundown on what a hot take is in case you're new here. In journalism, a hot take is a piece of deliberately provocative commentary that is based almost entirely on shallow moralizing in response to a news story, usually written on tight deadlines with little research or reporting and even less thought. This idea originally came from a makeup, and she's now makeup and fashion, and she's actually a poet. And anyways, Hannah Louise Austin. Highly recommend her content. Go check it out if you're into it. But she started doing makeup hot takes, like new makeup hot takes. She still does them. I love them. I watch them all the time.
That's awesome.
Amazing. Our disclaimers are that we are just hanging out, chilling, giving first impressions. We are not trying to pick on anybody. These are just consumer thoughts. We are not being reviewers. We are being consumers and looking at, is this something you would buy?
Reaction.
What do we think?
Gut reaction consumers. Like if I was walking in the mall and I saw this, I would be like, do I $5 like it or do I $50 like it? Same thing. Same thing.
Yes. But we love all of our creators, and please, nobody take anything we say here personally. This is just consumer thoughts, personal opinions, and your mileage may vary. Please feel free to try to change our minds in the comments. I actually kind of love that. So
I love that.
We will be covering mass market, indie, and Kickstarter / crowdfunded. I think we have only Kickstarter this time, but in that order, because we're not allowed to change that order. Lisa forgets. All right, I'm gonna get more comfy, and we're gonna jump right into our first deck. Oh wait, what are you drinking first? What are you drinking?
Oh, okay. So I do have like some water with like those hydration, those like IV pack things in there. I do have that because I didn't drink enough. But then I also have.
Then she also has
a Dr. Pepper margarita in my hand, but my ice is melted.
You showed that on your Instagram or your Facebook or whatever the other day, and I was like, that sounds so good.
With my nails, that my husband painted my nails and made me a Dr. Pepper margarita that night. But he made one tonight too. He was like, do you want one? I was like, yes. It's so good. It's so good.
I really like Dr. Pepper. Is it really strong? I'm a big wimp when it comes
to it. It's not super strong. Well, because what we use, we have Bayou Satsuma rum. It's delicious even just by itself on ice. It's by Bayou Distillery. So it's Bayou, but it's the Satsuma rum. And it's delicious by itself. But we make our Dr. Pepper margarita with that. Instead of the tequila and orange liqueur, we use the Satsuma rum.
Wait, so it's an actual thing. Like, this isn't something y'all made up. Like, Dr. Pepper margarita is already like a thing.
Jacob found a recipe for a Dr. Pepper margarita, and he was like, I got to try it. Well, we didn't have the orange liqueur. And so I was like, wait a second.
Satsuma rum.
Let's try it. And he mixed it on up. Tonight he put grenadine in it though. Listen, perfection.
Is there actually Dr. Pepper in it?
Yes. Okay. Satsuma rum, lime juice. Okay. He put a little bit of grenadine. Sometimes he puts cherry juice. And I think that's it. And then you top it with Dr. Pepper.
You top it. So it's like a splash of Dr. Pepper.
Yes.
Okay.
It's like a little splash. Like, so it like fills your cup and then it's like a little splash of Dr. Pepper. So it's like we got the little cans and we make 2 drinks on one of those little bitty cans and there's still some left. Like it's just a splash of Dr. Pepper. But the flavors together, at first I was not convinced. I was like, this is gonna taste like, but it doesn't
sound like a good combo.
It's so good.
I
was skeptical as hell. I was like, that's nasty.
Yeah. So good. Well, just make sure you are stocked up on the ingredients for when we visit, because I'm gonna try that. Actually, feel free to just plan all the beverages.
Oh, we're gonna have that. We're gonna try.
we need beverages. I have water because I'm boring right now.
Well, I get it. It's sip it here, sip it there.
Yeah, a little bit of both. All right, let's see what our first one is on our list.
Oh,
okay. So, Ancestral Healing Oracle rock pool deck in a Seagal she did the Mystical Healing Oracle cards. Did you ever see those?
I think so. Yeah. I
It was the
recognize the
one where
name.
like, yeah, when it first came out, it was like all these like romance cover style art. And then she
Yeah.
did it a new version and it was all kind of collagey and sort of vintagey looking.
Oh.
I really found the substance of her books to be really good. And now she's partnered with Jenna De La Grataglia, who used to do some Colette Baron Reed stuff.
Okay.
And they now have this Ancestral Healing Oracle. I find this incredibly intriguing because look at some of these themes. Explore your relationship with your mother. Tune into your masculine lineage. That's a beautiful card. Move beyond sabotage. Ask the archangels for help. It's a little all over the place there. Embrace healing perspectives. Open your heart to sacred love. I don't know why, but that image has given me some weird feels. I don't know. And then we have guidebook entries. So here's, I guess, my initial gut instinct or my initial gut thought. Here's some of their other, I guess, some of the other decks by, I don't know.
Oh,
looks like it's in the series, maybe.
It's like a series, yeah.
Yeah. So
okay, go back to it. Go back to the little series. So it's human healing. Is that resurrection and then ancestral?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I think the thing is, I think this is designed to help, like literally to help you sort of heal ancestral wounds. I think that's sort of the theme of it all.
That would make sense with those like the mother and the masculine, like those are hard hitting, like that's some in your face, you know?
Yeah. And I mean, I like the theory of it, but here's my problem. Like it said, explore your relationship with your mother. I'm like, if I can't see what that guidebook entry says specifically, and if it is not exactly right for me personally, it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
But if it's open and expansive and acknowledges the variety of experience we could have with, say, our mothers or our masculine lineage or our feminine lineage or whatever, then it could be really interesting. I definitely haven't seen anything else like it. I think that's the thing that caught my attention the most.
I wasn't expecting these themes at all. No. When I heard like ancestral healing.
Yeah. Embrace your inner rebel. But like each card has like a message and then a healing practice. So like the inner rebel one says this card calls you to step up and become more of a leader. So join a community group of like-minded people or create one. What cause are you passionate about where you could lend your voice? What knowledge or wisdom do you have that needs to be shared? What skills can you offer others, etc.? So it's kind of trying to give you a way to like work on this area, which again could be good. But I feel like it has to so carefully hit the right notes for people. That's my concern with that.
And I mean, I think that's pretty valid in any way, shape, or form. Like, especially when hitting on like shadow themes and, you know, all those oracles. It's like sometimes you're going to get something that's really going to put it in your face. You know what I mean? I think we have to be prepared for those kind of things.
Same. Yeah.
I mean, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't. Yeah, I'm like backtracking because like you can't, I don't know, it's like you can't be like too like you're gonna, I mean, something is going to be triggering to someone when dealing with things that need to be healed in general. So it's like I know there's a fine line between like where those boundaries are, and they're so different for so many people. So it's like I guess you can, but you can't. I guess some of these, when it comes to actual like family trauma, I think that's a big thing, you know?
It's a big thing. I think my thinking on this is twofold. One, I think it's awesome that somebody did tackle this because I think it could be really useful for people. But on the other hand, I keep thinking, I think it would be hard to tackle this as a creator as generically as you would need to have it serve the most people and still have it be as effective as in my head I'm dreaming it could be. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, because if tailored to you, it's so personal. But maybe the writing makes it that way, where it's like take this to a personal place. You know. Yeah, it can be really well done if it's. I think a lot of it will have to do with what's in that guidebook. You know, if you're actually going to be doing this work, I guess is what I'm saying. If you're just going to be using it as like, when you pull that, be like, oh, do you have any issues with your mom? Like, you know, I guess you can take it as lighthearted as you want to, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. So this one is due to release September 16th, and it is $28.95. Oh gosh, did I open this up properly? Oh yes, okay, that's the US price. Okay, I was like, oh no. Yeah, so it is, yeah, $28.95 US, and yeah, check it out if you're interested. I think this one's a pass for me, but I am super curious to hear from anybody who is super into this or who is working with this or who does end up working with it, for sure.
Yeah, I would love to know the thoughts, especially on like the guidebook and stuff. So
yeah,
keep us posted.
Most definitely. Okay, this next one is called, okay, I have so much, I had to do a lot of pre-work just to try to find some images I could share with you, because as you can see, there's nothing
There's
on the listing page.
nothing. I can't
this is
even
called
see the box.
I know. I'll pull it up so you can see that at least. It is called the Infinite Door Tarot by Pamela Love, with art by Chris Maniecki. And okay, wait till I show you the sample images, because when I tell you I was this close to pre-ordering this, just at first glance, first pictures, because it's so different. But I don't know, I'm so curious to hear your thoughts. So I did find some pictures on an Instagram. Now, credit goes to the Instagram creator who's showing this imagery, and it's Ellie the Moonchild. So let me just share their post, because they've got a copy in hand, so we can actually see a few more photos. So let me see if I can make this bigger. So there's our box again. Oh, please work. Okay, there we go. There's the backs.
Oh, those are cool backs.
Okay, this reminds me a little bit. What's that weird deck with the screwed up system you like so much? With the art, with the things in the butts. No, with the butts.
With the butts. Oh, the Hieronymus Bosch?
The Hieronymus Bosch.
Yeah.
Yes. This gives me like almost like those vibes, but like slightly less butts, I guess, or slightly less things that are throwing me off. But like, let me just show you. But like, yeah, so it's, I mean, this is not a very good example. Let me show you some more. Like the wand going right through the hand. These are the aces. God. I freaking love that cups card, the 7 of cups.
Man.
And this all looks fairly like Rider-Waite-Smithy, but wait. It gets more bizarre.
No, I might need this deck. Lisa, I might need this deck. Like, I know, legitimately.
I was like, this is such a Danny deck. But here's what paused me. And so I would love to hear from people, or from you, Danny, or whatever, but it's these knights with the cloud. So the knights all seem to have these clouds as their heads.
I love
And I'm like, okay, is this because in this creator system, the knights are air, which might make sense because I see knights as fire, but they could be air in this. That is a valid way to do the knights. Some people do knights air, kings fire, and some people do knights fire and kings air. Anyways, so that could be what it is. But I'm looking at this very static Knight of Swords, and this is the only thing that made me pause. But everything else here is just really cool. Like, look at this Queen of Wands.
I think it is just a surrealist vibe because everything has a different head.
You're right. Everything does have a different head.
I mean, that's my assumption. I could be completely wrong, but I mean, even the High Priestess has the High Priestess has a tree as her head?
Yeah.
So like.
But then the Chariot person has a head, but it's cool.
Right. And the ones in the back of her have a head.
Yeah. But it's almost like, you look at that. Sorry, I know I'm interrupting, but like that High Priestess, you look at that and it's almost like one of the figures seems like they're sky or universe, and one is like earth. There's so many things you could like read into, I feel like.
Yes. And that's what I was about to say, was that right now I've been really into very surrealist imagery, like what I'm watching, what I'm reading, what I'm looking at, what I want to see. And like seeing this, I'm like, yeah, I just really want this right now. Like, maybe that's my theme for for the fall, is surrealist fall, right? Surreal September.
There you go. I mean, but like, I love this Lovers. I love this Hermit. I feel like it's surreal, but it mostly makes sense to me, which I think is what's catching my attention. Like, I look at Bosch and I'm like, I don't like, you're just a weirdo then.
Yeah,
like,
but that was quite different.
Yeah. But this, at least it does track.
Yes, it tracks very much so.
It was just those nights that paused me. Like, but like, I honestly like this. I was pretty sure you would like this. Yeah, here's the Magician. I love the snake coming up the arm like this.
I do too.
So much. And it looks like there's a semi-decent guidebook. But here's the thing too.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell. The guidebook looks like it's probably like a basic stitch bound, but it looks like almost like kind of thin, like pamphlet kind of style, which
Oh,
makes me
okay, like a little
wonder
pamphlet
if
one. Okay.
yeah, but see, look how comprehensive this majors entry is, and it makes me think that probably you're going to get like full page entries for the majors and then nothing or very little for the minors, like maybe just keywords. So just side point in case that matters to anybody. Oh, here we go.
Oh, look,
That's
you
the
can see
minors
it.
look like.
So yeah, it is a lot smaller, but you get a lot of keywords.
That's actually pretty good. That was more information than I expected we would find. So it must be a thicker guidebook than I thought. One of the images made it look really thin that I saw when I was Googling it. So yeah, this is, again, called the Infinite Door. Yeah, see, this picture makes the guidebook look super thin, but it's probably just the angle.
It might be the angle.
Oh,
Infinite
wait, sorry, let me put
Door.
it back. Let me put it back. Sorry, I forgot to change the screen. Yeah, here's the
Pamela
picture that
Love.
makes the book look. So really super interesting. And I guess this person, Pamela Love, is a like jewelry designer, as I understand it. I think it's like metaphysical jewelry, or I'm probably gonna misspeak, but I looked her up and she's not like there's a metaphysical connection for her. But I don't know. This deck just looks really interesting, and it's put on by, is it Seco Books? Let me see. No, it's some publisher I hadn't heard of before. Yeah, Union Square Gift. Union
Oh,
Square
okay.
Gift. Yeah.
Man, this looks like a really good deck. $35. That's
yeah. So, what are your thoughts on those nights with the clouds? Does that pause you the way it pauses?
That doesn't pause me at all seeing the rest of the deck. And the reason I say that is because, again, if I'm in a surrealist headspace, you know what I'm saying? Same way, like you think of Zeke's Arcana. If one of the nights had that, like if that night had that, would it still make you pause? Because there's
true. No,
it's the same idea. It's still surrealist art. And so I think
Zeke's real. Yeah.
I think if you're in that surrealist era, I mean, people can argue, but I think it matters less. It's surreal. It's going to be a little twist on it. You know that already from jump.
Yeah.
That's what I would say. So for me, not a single pause for that.
I love that, because like when I first saw it, I was like, oh my God, Danny's going to love this, because I kept thinking of your Harmonious Bosch, and I was like, this is right up her alley right now.
I love this.
And I do appreciate when we see things hit, and I've talked about this before, but when we see things hit the mass market that are doing things super, super, super different, I just want to say thank you to the publishers for taking a risk, because we get a lot of sameness sometimes, and it's nice to see new different things that are cropping out there. So
such unique art. Because let's really be honest. There was a time when Lo Scarabeo only had one style of art for every tarot deck they did. Let's be real right now.
Yep. Everything looked the same. Everything. And honestly, when you think about like early 2000s, all the Oracle decks looked the same. A lot of the tarot decks looked the same.
Same motifs. It was just the same.
Yeah, that's just how we roll.
Different costumes, same person.
Yep, 100%. Okay, this one. Oh, what did I do? I hit a button. Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Please tell me I'm sharing it. Okay. Akasha Oracle, unlock wisdom from previous lives.
Oh,
so this is Rockpool.
Okay.
Let me open it bigger. Okay.
I rarely use stuff that's actually past life stuff when I do past life. So I'm interested.
We've talked about
we've talked about this before. Like, I'm gonna be a little skeptical. I'm gonna be a little cynical about this because only because I just don't use it.
Yeah. Same. So let's see how it's approaching it, though. I'm already like not a big black and white color mix. Like, this is not necessarily my art style, but it does say so. Unlock wisdom from previous lives. This is by Emily Nicole, illustrated by Carla Cartagena. I do think the art is beautiful, though. I have to say
that's I like the pops of color.
Yeah, I do like so far.
Karma.
Yeah, they're like a little bit more generic, owning happiness. And each one also has a botanical, and it is actually written on the card. So, or at least it seems to be. So, perennial cornflower there. This one is ponytail something.
palm,
Ponytail palm.
palm,
Yeah. And then camellia and cockspur.
camellia.
Whoa. Okay.
Wow,
Yeah,
that's
here we go.
cool.
Imposter with sunflower. This is probably the most open olive tree balance. This is probably the
I
most
agree.
open style that I've seen of trying to do past life stuff for sure. Rejection.
Agreed, because a lot of them are like
medieval
the
knight
one-
or something.
yeah, or like priest. I'm like, I don't. Please don't.
Like, no. But this is
No.
almost like energetic, emotional, relational themes. These
Yeah.
like could be more applicable when actually doing a past life reading versus what I've seen before.
Agreed.
What is this? Place and air. Okay, so this is the kind of stuff I tend to avoid. So this
Me
looks like
too.
some kind of like pendulum wheel you could play with if you wanted this kind of thing. Maybe.
Which is, I mean,
Here's
that's
another one.
cool.
It's cool that it's in there. That's like in the book or whatever. I don't know if these are going to be like inserts or like pages in the book, but that's what that looks to me is like a pendulum type thingy where you could like get into dates.
That's what I would guess.
Eras. Yeah. So it's cool that
But
it's
you
in there.
see,
But
yeah, I don't.
I think they almost put this in here instead of making the cards such specific themes like this, because this is exactly what I think most people think of when they think past life deck, but is I find the least helpful for actually doing a past life reading.
Agreed.
To me. And I think
too, yeah.
Yeah, I think it's like one of those things where it's like I'm not doing a past life reading to tell you that you were born in the Middle Ages and you were a man or a well, I usually do get some kind of gender, but that's not the punchline. Like I'm not there to tell you you're some famous person or you know, whatever. I'm there to tell you what happened in your life.
And,
yeah. What are the echoes from your interrelational experiences in your life, in this life? Not who were you is less important than what you experienced.
I think the craziest things is like I don't know, like I immediately had old readings that I've done like come to mind, and like remembering some of the, I'm gonna air quote, like the places that I was and the feelings. It's like it didn't matter what this person was. I've only had one where it was like I feel like there might be like some sort of medical field because there's just like a lot of blood around.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like other than having a context for that specific thing, like it's always been like I feel like I'm in this sort of space because of, you know, my heart's racing. I feel like something's wrong. Like I'm bringing some, you know, like there's always something different. So it's like I don't need what you did. I don't need when you were born. I just need what's holding down right now, like what's coming through right now that you're dealing with. So I think these keywords really play into that, like most don't. So I really like how they kind of separated some of that stuff.
Yep, me too. So there is a spread here that will tell you. So this is interesting. I kind of want to like, I mean, they did share it. It does say cards 1 to 6 are the past, what you need to know about the person you're doing the reading for to establish your guidance. Card 7 is the state of mind, what they expect from the session. Oh, that's interesting. 8 to 9 pertain to the present and 10 to 13 pertain to the future. So that's kind of interesting. I also like pulling in the botanicals is really interesting. So like here it talks about the card is association and it's straw flower. And then it says the straw flower symbolizes union. So it's not just giving you a plant, it's telling you how it connects to the meaning of the card. And you don't have to use the guidebook with stuff like this if you don't. Like here again, we have jasmine and love, and it says jasmine symbolizes love. So it's pretty straightforward. So you have the jasmine flowers on her dress here. I don't know. I'm intrigued by this because it's the first time I've seen a past life oracle that isn't trying to just, I think, play into the hype of past life readings and is actually trying to get into the substance a little bit more.
Agreed. And that's why I said, like, this seems to take the important stuff and put it to the front and leave the who, when, where to like extra.
Yeah, 100%.
That's what it seems like, at least.
I'm picturing in my head what it would be like to lay out my portals of presence, my soul cards, and these, and my hero's journey oracle, because that's like my current ones. Because I'm wondering if you had like 3 of these to get like major relational, like energetic points to weave in with the rest, what would that be like? What would that feel like as a reader? It's just interesting. So I don't know. I'm kind of in a firm maybe, which I expected it to be an absolute no from jump.
Me,
So.
yeah, I thought it was going to be an absolute no. This is just the same basic stuff, but it's not. It's actually really interesting. Would I still use it? I don't think so. And the only reason why is like because I rely. I know it's going to sound weird, but like because I rely on the visuals that I'm seeing. I feel like sometimes having something with things so specific, especially dressed in specific clothings and do it like, I don't know. There are certain things that I'm like,
visuals off.
If it will throw something off, that's why I'm like really like I use landscapes or, like things like that I feel it out because I use tarot with it, but like I'm very specific on what I grab because like
you have to have
you
something
gotta have the right feel, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's why I'm like, I don't know if I would even utilize it in that way, but I think you can utilize it in more than just that way with those kind of keywords,
sure.
Yeah.
How many cards do we get? I didn't think to check that.
48.
Oh, right. Okay. Perfect. So yeah, that's not terrible. Actually, I do think it's interesting that we're expanding a little beyond, I guess 44. Maybe it's not that much of an expansion. In my head, it was like, oh, we're getting more than 44. But at least it's a few more than 44.
A few more.
I don't know. All right. So if you are into this, y'all, September 23rd is this current scheduled release date in the States, and it's $26.95 US. All right. Next up, we have the Comfy Cozy Witch Oracle. Is this another one that isn't giving us any pictures? What the heck? Because I really like the cover image. Who is this by?
Cute. Jenny Blonde.
Jenny Blonde, author.
Jenny Blonde.
Doesn't mention an artist. This one, oh, this is Union Square Gift again. So this is the same company that's doing that surreal
other one. Yeah.
Okay. So
sweet. Oh, these are cute.
These are cute. So they've got the name of whatever it is, like tea magic, mint, whatever. But then there's also keywords. So like
Sweetness,
here's honey.
Joy, honey.
Yeah. Let's see what else she's got here. Book magic, learn and grow. This is really cute. Oh, but then there's like a random crystal. Amethyst, calm. I kind of like this.
I kind of like this too.
And it's, you know what? I always
feel bell, the rosemary, the mint, the hearth magic. I like this.
It's funny because I always feel really left out of like the decks that everybody seems to love, like the Memento Mori or Black Salt, and they're beautiful decks, but they just like name the thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I need something more. I feel like this does both. It names the thing and then it gives me some jumping off points energetically.
I love this, especially in the fall time. I tend to love art like this too. That's very like kind of cottage core. It brings in the season. It has that like punch of botanicals that you need, and like it's very, I don't know, it's like fine detail. I don't know, it's dainty. Dainty is the word I think I'm looking for.
Dainty is a great word. Yeah, no, I was looking to see if she had any other pictures on the cards, and I do not see any others. I think that's our only sneak peek.
I think
is that really? Yeah, that seems to be. But look
really
at the backs.
I love the backs. I noticed those right off the gate, like right out of the thing. I love it.
I wonder how many cards it's going to have. Does it say? Available September 23rd.
Go back to the Amazon, it might say.
Let's do that. Oh, 47 cards.
47.
So she actually has a podcast called The Comfy Cozy Witch. So that's kind of what it's based on, I guess. That's really cute. Well, that's a fun one. Again, this whole Union Square Gift coming out of nowhere with their releases.
I know.
Yeah, scheduled for the 23rd of September, $26.99. Y'all, the releases are about to get completely bonkers, just so you know. They're about to get nuts because this time of year is when everything starts really, really ramping up.
Yep.
Okay, I know you're gonna have some feelings and thoughts on this next one. It is I know, the Tarot of the Woodland Wardens by Jessica Rue.
Oh my god.
I know, it's been so anticipated. It's been so anticipated. Let's take a look at some of the cards. I know you've seen this. So this is
I
a
have.
lukewarm take at best, I would say, because we've both seen it. It's so cute. I love this one.
It's cute. I wanted to love it so much.
Yeah.
And I love
Woodland
her
Wardens.
artwork. Matter of fact, Jacob and I went out the other day and we were walking by a Barnes and Nobles that had some stuff in the window, and they have Jessica Rue's Woodland Wardens calendar, like big calendar. And I was like, oh my God, it's so beautiful. And I'm like, I was literally talking about how much I love her artwork so much. And like, you can still see that, but it's not the same as the Oracle, like, which was just like the animal and the botanical. And like, I didn't know what to expect for this, but like, it's not the same. Oh, it's not the same. I'm so disappointed. Like I love her art still, but I am so disappointed that this doesn't have the same feel. And that's just a me thing.
Yeah, I think for me, I loved Woodland Wardens too, but the way that it had the animals, they weren't dressed, they weren't anthropomorphized in any way. It was the animals botanical combo. And I do think she's pulled in the animal botanical combo in this. It looks like very beautifully done that way. But I think the nature of trying to do that with tarot meant a certain amount of anthropomorphizing, or at least they're not anthropomorphized, but they're like put in like people-y position, or they're in clothing. I think, unfortunately, that changed that alters the magic a little bit.
It really does. And I think that's what it is. It just alters the magic. Like, I would have preferred to have just seen a rabbit there. Even if you placed a crown on her head, but like not maybe not the clothes, like that. The Ace of Arrows, I love that. If it was just this, I would be okay with that. Like, have a crown, have a, something like that, but like still leave it like that. I think I would have been more drawn to it. I think it's the clothes for me.
Yeah, I think it might be for me too. I wanted to show you, because I don't know if I've shown you yet, or the internet, but this book, have you seen this? This is illustrated by Jessica Rue.
Oh my God, no.
So I think it's actually, it's all about the Wheel of the Year. It's a seasonal. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Like, even the end papers are just gorgeous. But this is by Fiona Cook and Jessica Rue. And this is I kind of pull, like, I think it's actually designed, somebody told me I think it's designed for kids, but it is beautiful inside. So if you are looking to scratch the itch of some like Jessica Rue artwork, it's all illustrations the whole way through. Let's see, we're almost at Mabon. Let me go to Mabon's pages. They have these introductory pages that tell you like the hemisphere dates. So this is between September 24th for Northern, or March 19th and 21st for Southern. But I mean, it is so freaking, like, it's so beautiful the whole way through. Anyway, so if you're looking for something beautiful by this artist, and this tarot is not scratching the itch, it's just,
that is so beautiful. I love that. That's just like, I love that. It's just like Fez Inkwright. She's the one that did Citadel.
Yes.
And Seed and Sickle and stuff.
Yep.
Obsessed. Same way.
Yeah.
Her books are really great. She has the Poisonous and Magical. I have them both.
Oh, yeah.
But like, those beautiful books. Oh, I love it.
Yeah. So, I mean, for me, my big hesitation on this was just that I really love the one that Jessica illustrated, where she worked with Barbara Moore, the Good Fortune Tarot. I really love that deck. It brings in Jessica Rue's artwork. It's definitely people-y, but I get a little bit of that, her artwork, but I also get this really meaty deck. And for me, that scratched the itch for me for something like this, but I still love the Oracle. It's so beautiful.
I know. Her work is so amazing. So while I still think this is a beautiful work of art, it's just not for me, unfortunately, with just like the type of anthropomorphizing of the animals, because I have an overabundance. I don't need any more of those.
I know. I honestly, at the end of the day, I don't really need any animal tarot. So I was probably not the target market for this to begin with.
I mean, same. But if you do love this and you're looking for a deck like this, her artwork is so beautiful. It's so beautiful.
So $23.24 US. Currently, it's on like a little bit of a discount, and it's due to be released on September 30th. This one's called The Tarot of Secrets. Formulary, catalyst, and key. I have no idea. I have not looked at this. Who's this by? Wait, hold on. Who's this by? Tess Whitehurst. Why do I know that name? Tess Whitehurst. I know that name. I'm going to cheat. Magic of Flowers. Love is Oh, witchy books. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Every Which Way. Yeah, some of these I recognize. And I have some of these other oracles too. Okay, so back to the images. Okay, so formulary, catalyst, and key. So I think this is kind of trying to be, not trying to be, I think it's got more of that esoteric. Hello, can we see the images?
Okay.
It feels like it's got more of that esoteric kind of feel. Maybe that's not quite right. I don't know. I'm kind of getting that maybe from the
it might be all the geometry in the background.
Maybe. There's something that almost feels thoughty about this to me, and I don't know why. I might be pulling that out of my butt, but like, whoa, that Four of Wands is something.
Wow.
Maybe a little bit of surrealness. Is this a trend? Are we in a trend right now? That's like the
I don't
second.
know, but those kind of look like penises to me.
I was just waiting. I was like, wait, they look like what? Danny, finish your sentence.
And now that I've seen it, I'm not going to unsee it.
I can't see it.
Well, I think it's the one in the center with the little person coming out, and there's like the water coming down. Like it was just a whole like phallic moment, maybe, that I'm like, I can't unsee it now.
Okay. That's the insides of the box. Yeah, this is not my style at all, but cool.
It definitely looks really
352-page book. It comes with a chonker of a book. Holy.
Wow.
352 pages.
But it says there are secrets here. So there's probably a whole lot of
symbols and
like specific symbolism.
Yeah.
Within this is what I'm assuming.
Yeah, there's the book. Yeah.
Because that's a whomper.
Yeah. I mean, I'm kind of drawn to the color, but that's about the only thing that's snagging me here. I like the colors, but
color's cool.
It reminds me of something. I just can't figure out what. The Field Tarot, maybe just a tiny, tiny bit. Like the Field Tarot was way different, but like maybe the background's the geometry.
Maybe so. I can't quite put my finger on it. For me, it's the people. Maybe it's got like, I guess maybe when I see that celestial background, the way that does, it reminds me of like some of the light seers, like celestial like vibes sometimes.
Maybe, yeah. I don't know, man. Not for me though, but I mean, it looks neat.
I don't have the light seers. That's just like from looking at, random pictures.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I totally get what you mean. There's a little bit of that, like feeling like cosmic. There's like a cosmic
that, yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah,
like the star, like the stars and the celestial backgrounds.
This one looks like it's due to release October 8th, but it doesn't have that date down here. So I'm wondering if that date may slip a little. We'll see. But $32.95 US. She's a little pricey, but she does have a pretty chonky book with her.
That's a chonky guidebook, though. Yeah.
Yeah, not hugely surprised by the price in that context. This next one should be familiar to us, I believe, because it was indie first. The Lubanko Tarot.
I have the Lubanko. Yeah, or I say Lubanko. I don't know how
you say it however you want to say it, girl.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I love this deck. There are some images that people are very divided on. So I will say that. Look at them before, because I think it's the devil that most people are like, I don't like that. Or it's the lovers. The lovers or the devil, or maybe even both. I don't remember.
There's some sort of devouring happening in one of them.
There's devouring, yeah. I love this deck. 10 out of 10 recommend. I have it. I love it. I use it. I'm here for it.
I have never been drawn to this deck. Even
no,
that's
not surprising.
Not even a little bit. No, it's definitely not my vibe. It's weird, but it's also a kind of weird that I like. Some of them are cool. Like I love this image, but it almost feels like there's different decks combined into one in this one. There's a variance. Like some of them seem very cohesive, and then some of them feel like they kind of go their own direction to me.
Yeah. I think there are different, like there are some different scenes that do kind of feel a little different, but I will say, having it in hand, the artwork is the exact same throughout. Like that's what keeps you in there, is like the way that the line work is, and it's easier to see in person, I guess, is my thing.
Yeah, that's totally valid. And I'm looking at these now and I'm like, I don't even know if I was making sense, because like I do see, maybe it's just this one that's throwing me.
And I feel like I don't remember that one. I know the Fool stood out. I don't know if that's the same. Hold on. Now that I'm looking at that, I'm like blanking. I recognize the Hierophant.
Yeah, it kind of makes sense in a way. The Empress would make sense for her to seem so much more grounded, or so much more like present in a way. There's a certain logic to that.
There's I recognize the pomegranates, but like I don't know why I can't remember if that's the exact. I got it.
It makes me wonder if that one Devoury card changes in the mass market.
I know, that's why I want to see if that's the exact same. Because somehow I remember pomegranates, but I don't. Okay. Let me check real quick. I'm gonna put a little hand, but I do want to show like kind of the idea of the devil.
Oh, you can put it up. Just put it up real quick. Just don't keep it up long.
Oh.
You can uncover. Yeah.
Well,
there we go.
Okay. So we have, some people don't like that. Okay, the High Priestess is the same. Looks like the color, well, it could just be the thing, but the colors might be a little different. Okay.
Yeah, maybe.
See, the Fool looks like,
let me pull it up
further apart? Like, is it closer? No, it's not.
That seems the same. Yeah. Do you want me to pull the High
Priestess? I'm wondering, because mine have a border. I wonder if those are borderless.
Oh, these do look borderless. Yeah, these do look borderless. Do you want to see the High Priestess right next to it? Because you said you were wondering about the colors. Or did you go past it?
See, the colors look slightly different, but not much. It's the lovers that are devouring each other, by the way.
That's what I thought.
Hold on. I'm just trying to find this Empress. Because the Emperor, again, the same. Yeah, it's just that it's way more vibrant. Like it.
Oh.
Like that one is way deeper than what this one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like it's way different. It's a totally different tone. I think that's why I didn't recognize it, because like
I'm gonna make you big for a second. Like, let me make you big. There we go.
Okay. Can you see how it almost fades in the background? Like that red is not a pop out here. And it is a more of a yellowish tone. So we have the same thing, but it's like not as dynamic. So it feels like it flows with the background, like you see. But we also have a border around it that also wrangles everything in together. But if you guys want to see just a little bit of what this looks like. So unless they change something, this King of Cups is so cool.
It's a really unique deck.
I like this Justice as well. So our Five of Pentacles, we have the people at the bottom. This is like kind of like a RWS. We do have some provocative poses and stuff like that. So look at this Two of Cups. I love this card. My lights are kind of funky, but it's really pretty. It's a really, really cool deck. I personally love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, different borders. That one looks borderless, and it also has different title. Like it has like just a little bar instead.
Yeah, this has just the little, yeah.
So that's different.
Very cool. Very cool. So if you've been waiting for this one, I think it was out of print for a little while, so it's hard to get, if I'm not mistaken. And it's currently, it looks like it's also slated for October 8th. This is being published by Llewellyn. So I don't know if that means it's going to be Blue Angel or Los Scarabeo, because the box looks kind of like, oh no, it's straight up Llewellyn.
Yeah, Llewellyn.
That is so interesting to me, because I was just telling Peggy the other day, I was like, Llewellyn doesn't ever seem to really pick up indie decks and then publish them, but I feel like they've been doing that lately. There's been a couple.
That's awesome.
Like, some branch.
I know normally they have such a big catalog for like of new stuff always coming out. Like, I don't feel like they pick up a lot and put it out through that.
Very cool though. Very cool.
Very cool.
Okay, this next one is the Green Codex Tarot Kit. Again, October 8th. This one is also Llewellyn. So they are on a tarot. See? Okay. Now, okay, come on. You can I'll make it so you can see the image in a second, but I just have a quick moment to say there's clearly a trend with this more surrealist type stuff. I had to say that. Okay, I'm gonna fix this.
Okay.
So you can see it. But like, look at this.
All right.
Like, This one's like kind of almost folk arty.
I know. I love a folk art style. What is up with this?
Look at the moon.
Okay, okay, you know what this reminds me of?
What?
Only like more like way more expressive, because the other one was just like kind of basic. But let me hold on. Hold on.
You get it.
Mela. I could have sworn it was right here. Okay.
Well, shit, I can't find it. It might just be called the Folk Witch Tarot. It's from over like Ukraine, maybe?
That was the one that also came out with an oracle, and it was kind of like brown, earthy tones.
No. You're thinking of the cave one.
I am thinking of the cave. Yeah, good call.
No, this is different. God dang it. See, I took it out of its bag that it was in.
Oh, that was your mistake.
And that was my mistake. Because it was in my big Krista bag, but because I'm using that for my solo RPG game right now, I took it out of that bag.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, where did I put it? Like, where did I put it legitimately? Where did I put it? I'm like, how is it gone though?
That happens to me all the time. And I'm like, why? My stuff's all on the wall. Like, it can only go so far. And somehow I still manage it.
Right? Like, and like, it has to be in a bag. Like, it has to be in a bag. Because there's no other place for it to be. Yeah, there's like, the box is like way up there. Hold on. Let me take another gander. And then I'll stop this charade.
All good. I've got nowhere to be.
I'm like, I know it has to be in here somewhere. Like, I know.
I'm like that too, because like,
I bet I found it.
It's missing. Oh.
I found it.
Sweet.
Okay. Here it is.
Okay. So this is the deck that it reminds you of?
Yeah, this is the Folk Witch Tarot. Okay.
Oh, okay. I have seen this around.
There's the Sun, 4 of Cups.
I have totally seen this around.
This is a really awesome deck.
Oh,
the lovers
cool.
are all 4 of the main witches. It's like super, super cool. But yeah, so here's the High Priestess.
Oh, there we go.
But it has like, I don't know, it has like a similar feel to it. I like this. Yeah.
It's tripping me out that like the banner moves up for the moon. Like, look at it, like it's down
Is it
low.
the same in everything else?
Yeah.
I wonder if it moves for anything else.
I don't know. Like, here's the preview. That seems. Oh no, yeah. Here you can. Who is that? That is the High Priestess.
The High Priestess. Okay. So it does move with whatever.
Look at that Princess of Cups.
Oh my God, I love that.
And look at the guidebook. You get keyword questions. You get journal prompts. How much do you access your imagination? Is one of the questions for the Princess of Cups.
Ooh.
Yep. When was the last time you daydreamed? What emotions do you observe right now? Very, very interesting.
Ooh.
The backs are cool too.
I do like the back. It's very reminiscent of this. And yeah, I dig it. Like, I dig it. I would like to know more about the card stock and everything for like almost a $40 deck. Like, I want to know what the card stock is going to be like.
Yeah, for sure. And it's a Llewellyn question mark.
And I only say that because my poor little hands, like, I'm no longer accepting those kind of. So I'm like, I'm going to wait and see what people are saying first, because cardstock will break me nowadays.
Yeah, you have to be careful with the cardstock. I will say Llewellyn typically not too thick, and if you look here, it looks like it's probably going to be whatever Llewellyn is using right now, if I'm being honest.
Okay.
That does not look, at least in this mock-up, it does not look crazy.
Super thick. No.
They
usually don't have, but I'm like, I don't know.
If it's like Blue Angel, for example, but it looks like, to me, it's hard to say because I don't see a logo on the side of the box. So this might be Blue Angel, and Blue Angel does use thicker cardstock. So for a tarot, I mean, it's hard to say. But this one, if you are interested, yeah, like I said, October 8th and $37.95 to me, that's a pretty beefy price for US. That means it's going to be, oh my gosh, Canadian, that's going to be 50 plus easy. So I would assume It's going to have hopefully a cardstock quality to
Does
align
that
with
look like a big book guidebook?
It does to me.
Or is it, I don't know, it's
This
hard to
is
tell
like,
because it's a mock-up. So
yeah, but if you look at the size of the card compared to the book, you know what I mean? Oh, sorry. Where did it go? There it is. Yeah, if you look at the size of the cards, to me that looks like almost like the classic old Llewellyn setup, right? Where it's like the
like
magnetic
the
box.
big box. Yeah.
Yeah, with the big book and then the smaller like standard cards. That's kind of my impression. I don't know if that's right though. So let us know if you hear anything, y'all, because
Yeah.
that's interesting. But again, a little bit pricey for sure. Isn't that kind of pricey for Llewellyn standard sets?
I feel like it is, yeah. I feel like I
Yeah.
didn't pay over $30. Or if it was like 32 maybe. And I don't even think so. I feel like normal Llewellyn box ones were running about $28.
Yeah, that sounds about right based on what they are, because I think they're under 40 usually Canadian. So that would be kind of a bump, which hopefully implies a higher end cardstock. We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm
There is
totally
like
fine with
inflation,
that.
so it's hard to
I mean,
say.
yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
especially right
so-
now.
Yeah, no doubt. So the next one, so yeah, $37.95, October 8th. The next one is the Seasons of the Witch Winter Tarot. Oh boy, I do have some thoughts, but it is pretty. I have thoughts though.
Did we talk about this, or did we talk about this on Hot Takes last time?
We might have talked about it on Glitter and Gators. Somebody might have asked us, or we definitely have chatted about it. I
Maybe
just don't
so,
remember
because
talking-
I feel like we had a full-on discussion on the internet, like on StreamYard. We were talking.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Probably when we were answering a tag and talking about one of the related decks and got on a side rant about it. I would bet.
Maybe
But
so. Maybe so.
here's the short version, because we've definitely talked about this in some context before. But I was super stoked to hear there was going to be a Seasons of the Witch Tarot. I was a little bit bummed to find out that there was going to be seasonal Season of the Witch Tarots. So we're going to have a winter, summer, spring, fall. I think that's actually a really, really beautiful deck. It looks like it'll probably
It
match
is
up
really-
really well with the oracles.
Yes.
The main things that turn me off are I don't want to get 4 tarots. I don't want to get sucked into that because I just think it's impractical for me personally. I would have preferred one that kind of covers all the seasons. But I know lots of people are super stoked for the seasonal vibes. And the other thing that just really drives me absolutely batty up a wall is this whole having the word winter on every single card. The Winter Empress, the Winter Witch, the Two of Winter Wands.
Yes, I absolutely agree. Because here's the thing. I would even say I would love this as a winter deck. I would buy all 4 seasons. I really would.
Yeah.
But the winter on every card, it would drive me nuts. I know that sounds so petty.
I know. I feel the same.
It would drive me nuts. I think if I could cut the bottoms off.
Yeah. But the thing is, the artwork does go its own way in such a great way, but not enough. Like here, it's fine. I can tell that's a 5 of Cups, but I wouldn't necessarily snag this as the Ace of Swords. So I feel like you kind of do need / want the titles. Plus the borders are beautiful. They're like color toned to go with the deck.
The borders are really cool.
wintry.
Yeah.
Like I don't think we needed the winter in the titles to know that this is the winter deck. I think it's very clear in the color tones and in the theming. I think that was an over. I don't think
I
that was a
wouldn't
good
even
decision.
mind having like the Winter Witch. That's great. I like
That's
that.
perfect. Yeah, occasionally sprinkle that in, sure. But like
Occasionally,
2 of Winter Wands,
but
like
for
no,
like
just 2 of Wands is fine. They don't need to be Winter Wands. They could just be Wands. It's fine. It gets to me.
Yeah.
It bothers me a lot. And like
A
I
lot.
completely agree. I feel like so petty for having that be a thing that is such a deal breaker. But
I'm so nitpicky right now. Like
same.
even with the stuff I already have, like I'm so nitpicky because I'm like, do I really want this, or do I like the idea of this?
Yeah.
Like, oh,
And the
but look
reality
how
is that
beautiful.
I know it is so gorgeous. It is so gorgeous.
I
And
love
like,
their artwork on all of it.
oh, so good. It's so good. But the thing is, I don't get a ton of use out of my seasonal. I have all of them. I have the full set of 8 of the seasonal oracles.
I don't.
And I
I don't have
love
all of
working
them.
with them. I love working with them in the seasons, but And this might be actually for people who've been like thinking about the oracles, but are like, I don't use oracle. This seasonal set of 4 like will probably be such a nice thing to have if you want that energy but don't want to work with 8 different oracles. So I could see it being like an either or thing where you either collect the oracles or you collect the tarot. And there are going to be people out there who are going to be jazzed for this and aren't bothered at all by the word winter on every single card.
And
Like,
honestly, I'm going to tell you right, like right now, if they told me tomorrow they were going to take that word off and they were going to reprint the deck, I would immediately buy it, I think.
Yeah.
Like, because like, look at those tones. Look at the,
it's
like, it's a beautiful winter vibe to me. Like,
yeah.
But again, I love that folksy look that they have throughout all of their decks. The artist is, I love the artist, top to bottom.
Same.
You know, I have my qualms with the oracles. I have a few, but after Beltane, I never bought another one because I could not stand the bees on every card. I don't know why. Again, it's like that one thing that kind of caught me where, like, if they did it through the Yule one, through the Samhain one, through the Mabon one, like, okay, but it was just the Beltane that had to be on every single card, and I don't know why that drove me batshit crazy, but I haven't bought another one since.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a personal taste type thing, but I will say, in a sea of holiday themed or winter themed decks that either lean into like the Santa sort of tropes or lean into, I don't know, this feels like it scratches an itch for like a really witchy holiday themed deck. I think it's really exciting that their first one is winter. I think it's beautiful, and I think there's so much to be said for it, but like I said, I'm a little nitpicky and I can't get past that word of winter on every single card,
and it drives me nuts.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I just want to be like, I don't care. I don't care. But I
do care because I have so many things. And like, I also know, looking up at what I've got, that I've got the Yule Tarot by Christopher Hughes. And that is,
you got that new one. Yeah. See, I don't have one that scratches that itch for me. And I think that's why I'm so heartbroken.
Yeah.
That it bothers me so much, because I would have snatched this one up for the winter specifically.
Yeah.
Like, I might not have gotten any other ones, but winter I probably would have got, and maybe fall because I'm a sucker for it. But like, that's the season I have the hardest time. Like, I want something that feels right. I have a few winter decks that I use, but man, I just feel like this would have been.
I feel like spooky season is actually like easier to find things than the winter. So yeah, it's a bummer that there's a nitpicky thing. But that wraps up our mass market.
All right.
Deck. So we've got a few indie things to cover. So let's hop into the first one. I don't think I have a ton of, there's some photos on here, but the Magdalene altar cards. Have you heard of this?
No, I have not. Are they shaped like that?
Yeah, they are shaped like that. So they are, is it going to let me flip through? Oh, they're going to be so big. Hold on, let's see if I can make my
Yeah, but I can see it. It's fine.
Okay. Yeah, so they are the kind where the image is on the front and the message is like on the back, which I think is really beautiful. This is Danielle Noel, and she has partnered with, oh gosh, I'm not going to remember the name, and I made it small. Let me see if I can fix it. I think it's down here. I forget the name. Oh, here it is. Achintia. That's her there.
Aww.
And you actually get, if you pre-order this deck, you actually get this like frame thingy, I think, that you can put your card into. It's like a triptych or something.
Oh, cool.
Like a little altar thing, so you can actually
do
it.
Altar for the card. Yeah.
But like, look at this.
Oh, wow.
Embrace of the Dark Mother. Like, look how
I want it just for that card.
It's gorgeous. And I hesitated for a while, but I've been doing some work with the Magdalene. And I'm like, but I just got the freaking Mysteries of the Red Madonna, and I'm like working with that.
Yeah, see, I don't have any of those. Those are outside of my wheelhouse, but
yeah,
this is beautiful.
This is so gorgeous. Myrbearer, Goddess Rising. That is the name of the other creator. That is on this. Oh, I can scroll. Oh, I didn't know I could scroll. Yeah. Oh, dang it! Now I can scroll. Okay, Song of the Sea and Stars. The more that I looked at this, the more I was like, I need to know. So I went ahead and like, there's even like a little practice here. There's keywords.
That's cool.
I pre-ordered this.
Did
Temple
you?
Within. I did, yeah. I tried to resist for like a while, but they had a whole Magdalene novena that they did, a whole guided practice for early pre-orders, I think, or I don't even know if you had to pre-order. I think you could just sign up for it.
Wow.
And the first and the last. I love that. Oh God, it's so beautiful. Like, yeah, here you go. Here's you see you put the
So you slip it in. Okay.
Isn't that gorgeous? You can just literally stick it on your altar.
That's cool.
And I think there's a lot of cards. Yeah, 77. 77 cards.
77.
Yeah. 77 keys of living gnosis and rose alchemy. I mean, it's just breathtakingly beautiful. And I'm like, dang it. And I've never seen cards this shape. It's gorgeous. It's also, she's pricey. Now, mind you, this is a Canadian price. I don't know if I can get the US price to come up. It's currently 124 Canadian. Danielle, oh, I can't. Hold on. Let me tell you what the US price is. Let me just change it here. United States. So 88 USD.
88.
Yeah.
I feel like the Moonchild and stuff like that, which had about 80 cards, were about that same price, weren't they?
I think so. I think that was in the same ballpark for sure. And
Like,
if I'm
same
being
ballpark.
honest, I think that this is more accessible as a Magdalene Oracle than the Mysteries of the Red Madonna and those family of decks. Those family of
I
decks are
agree.
gorgeous, but they're quite dense to work with them and work with the books. And I have all three, and they were investments. And I'm building them into my moon practice, but I really have to work with them with a lot of intentionality because they're intimidating to work with. And I feel like you do need to dip into the books, and it just feels very dense. I don't know how else to describe those. This feels much more accessible, and each card seems to have like a message, some keywords, a little mini practice. And I think that makes this a spiritual tool that could be really profound for people and really easy to work with.
I agree. I really like anything that has like that has that ritual aspect to it, especially when dealing with like dark mother energy and kind of like that whole realm. Like, I want something that's very approachable.
Yeah.
If I'm going to be working with it in this kind of way.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I feel like this is a little more like there's a welcoming aspect to it, whereas like so many of them are like, this is for me only. It's not really welcome. It's like an intimate, I guess that's what it is. It's like an intimate relationship, where this doesn't feel as intimate, but it like connects you. It's a connector versus an intimate. There we go.
Yeah. It's kind of like, it feels more accessible and inviting and less like I'm picking up somebody else's practice and trying to like connect to it. That's, I think, what you're saying, if I'm understanding it correctly. It's more like, this is inviting me in, inviting me to have an experience with it, as opposed to just relating to it only through your experience of it. Yeah. Totally get what you mean. Yeah. Yeah. That is, it's just beautiful. I had to cover it. It's just gorgeous. I like her. I think this is a pre-order though, and I think she's planning to ship, it says, I think late autumn, somewhere on here. Maybe it doesn't even say. I maybe I'm making that up, but I thought I saw something about estimated ship was late autumn, early spring. But yeah, you get a 250-page guidebook. You get the cards, which include a journaling and inquiry, keywords, ritual gestures, Magdalene messages, golden foil accents, gold gilded edges, living grail codes. I'm not sure what those are. And then the guidebook has faces of Magdalene messages, soul path initiations, sacred heart virtues and teachings, embodied rituals, and card spreads. And then the triptych shrine frame for the cards. And then an arched keepsake box. So the box will also be arched, which is so cool.
Wow.
Like, yeah, it's a beautiful set. When I saw what all was included, I didn't realize when this first came out, actually, I thought there was only going to be like 20 or so cards. I was like, oh, it's an altar card set. It's only going to have like 20, 30 cards max. Kind of like a majors deck. Because every time I've seen somebody come out with altar cards, they've been fairly like few cards, which is fine. They're altar cards. But this is like 77, ma'am. Like,
that's
dang.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like, you can switch it out every week and go past a year, you know, like.
Yep. Okay, so if you're interested, it's what do we say it was? 80 something, say on here, 88 US dollars. Yep. And I'm assuming I mentioned this earlier, but links are down below for everything. So you can check it out down below. All right. I'll have another indie one. This is, I feel like everybody knows about this.
Yeah, I heard about this.
I mean, and hey, we get a cat deck in. So I feel like it's like a multitasking.
We do
moment.
get a cat deck in. Okay, so facts. So this is our cat deck. I will say I've had the Baroque Cat Tarot before. I have let it go.
Is it the only
No,
one?
it's not the Baroque. It's the Bohemian. Did I say the Baroque?
Oh, I think so.
Oh no, I meant Bohemian. I just misspoke. No, this was the same one. I had this one, and I let that go because again, it's beautiful. The way that it's done it's stunning. It really is. But the anthropomorphizing of the like regular cats, I just didn't use it.
Oh my god. This is not for me. This is not even a little bit for me, but it's cute. I'm sure there's people out there that are super, super excited for this. And I think as far as I know, this is the last original because I thought they made some changes to this. I didn't have the original. I thought they've updated
the one that I had was an old edition, like one of the first editions. So there might have been changes since then. So I really couldn't say either. I don't remember enough.
Yeah, I have no idea, but it's currently on pre-order right now, and it's on sale for $122. I think that's US. I want to say that's US.
I think so because those are the wooden box ones.
Yeah, I don't see.
I think it's going to be in the box.
Oh no, it is. No, it is Canadian. I'm sorry. See, this is. It always will default me. So y'all just always check, please. If the price seems really high, just always go check. Okay, so 86 US. 86. That's better. But I think they've closed. Yeah, they've suspended orders to the US because of all the tariff stuff. So always check that. Hopefully there'll be an opportunity in the future, but that is up for pre-order now. This is called the Sublime Thresholds Tarot, and I want this so bad.
Okay, like I've been really into like portals and thresholds lately, so I'm curious.
This is like the kind of thing, like it's curated art, but it is.
I love that.
It looks so well done because it's got the titles. Here, let me show you. It's got the titles, but it also has like keywords. Like here's the Fool, but then it says uncanny, and then it's got the word in, I want to say Greek for uncanny. Let me find another picture here. Yeah, here's some more. So strength, and then it has down at the bottom left, it says awe, or like Six of Swords is like liminality.
Wow.
Do you see? It's like, and not only that, but the book credits all of the art pieces. Look at this. So here's the inside of the book, and I believe I could be making this up, but I swore
it says it right there in the right above the big paragraph.
Oh, right here. Yeah. Okay,
it's too small for me to read, but I can see the 18 something.
Yes. Okay, yeah. Seals on the banks of the Acheron, and it gives information, like it gives a bunch of keywords and stuff connected to this art. I want this so bad. Like, look at this hermit. And it's the words are so interesting. It's kind of fuzzy, but it's solitary for the hermit. It's, oh gosh, is it too?
I cannot see tonight.
It's not just you, like it's fuzzy. It's fuzzy. They've got lower res probably so people don't.
Yeah, so people don't steal their stuff.
Here's the Three of Pentacles, and it's immeasurable, and it looks like they're building the Tower of Babylon, maybe in that image. It almost looks like
Tower of Babel.
Or Tower of Babel, yeah. Yeah. Like,
that's
look how freaking gorgeous
cool.
this is, though. When I first saw this, I was like, oh,
really cool.
It's really freaking beautiful. Like, here's some more. Like, it's all.
See, that's like right up my alley. Like, I wasn't sure about the words. I'm still not super sure, but I'm digging this. This is one I want to check out again. Okay, what is this called again? Sublime Thresholds. All right.
Sublime Thresholds. But look at the Canadian price. It's Urania Press Tarot. I'll show you some of their other stuff. But it's $128 Canadian plus. Oh, God.
God.
The shipping is like another. I think I put it in before. I think it was like $30 or $40. So it would be like $160 or $170 Canadian for me to get this. But I want this so bad. It's so beautiful because it's the first time I've seen one of these decks with this curated art that I feel like I could actually effectively, consistently read with. I've struggled with all of the other ones in this style, And the addition of the keywords, because you know I am a keyword portal junkie, is like so perfect for me. But I'm looking at this going, it is so expensive. I get it. Urania Press, as I understand it, does a pretty good job on their quality. Matte black edging. Well, it's 350 GSM casino quality matte, heavy. So that sounds like just regular cardstock, not like black core or anything. It has 10 Oracle cards included as well, a mini booklet, but then there's the soft cover companion book that has all that extra information. So it's an 88 card deck in total. There's a bunch of information if you read the item description. I want this so bad. But this Urania Tarot is who did, that's right. Okay, hold on. Let me share the screen. They're the ones that did the tarot emblem.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is who is doing this. I mean, I could just sit and like, the price I was showing you all, by the way, is the combined set of the deck plus guidebook. I will say there is an option to get the deck plus a digital guidebook, which is a little less expensive.
Oh, wow,
or
cool.
you can get just the deck with the included like pamphlet, which actually might be all I need in theory because the keywords are on there. But if I'm going to get a deck like this, I want the book.
I would love
like,
that book though. Yeah.
I know. So yeah, that is, I'm really excited for this. I've literally got it sitting in my personal Etsy cart, just like, do I or don't I? Do I or don't I? Like going back and forth.
Man, that's a pretty one.
It's so beautiful. And this one I think might be the one. Yeah, pre-order. This is the one. Estimated ship date is October. There's a limited number of decks, so pre-ordering is encouraged. I mean, don't FOMO me, Urania Press.
I know.
I do really want it though. It's so pretty.
It's so pretty.
I might have to pull the trigger on it. I really might.
The only thing that gives me pause is like, I love my revival art. I have both of those.
I don't have it anymore.
And there's like a few of the images that like, I'm like, I would have that repeating, which I don't give a shit most of the time. Sorry. I don't care most of the time, but like, I don't know. I'm gonna have to sit with this one, but so I'm digging it.
Yeah. I mean, like, spoiler alert for my deck collection series, but I may have filmed the one. I called it my grown-up decks, but it's like my decks in like this category and how few of them actually work for me. And I took two of the most coveted out-of-print decks from that section of my collection, and I'm putting them in purgatory because as beautiful as they are, I don't use them. Do it. And I don't know that I'm ready to let them go because they're collector pieces. So I may just keep them and collect them. But that's one of the reasons I'm so excited about this, because it's got the beauty of those other decks with that functionality of the keywords and this beautiful big guidebook instead of just this little pamphlet. And like, finally, it's like connecting all the dots. And I'm like, oh, okay. Anyways, I will be keeping you here until midnight your time if you let me. So I will move on. But y'all check it out. Obviously, the price is lower if you're US. I'm sorry, it's showing Canadian. Actually, I can probably fix. No, you know what? If I try to tweak it,
just go ahead.
Forever. Okay,
it's fine.
Okay. Anyways, really, 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 really excited about that. Okay, so that's going to bring us to our Kickstarters. And so our very first one is called
Creepy Tarot. Hooray!
I guess this is a reprint. Now, we are you probably, if you watch this video, like the day that it hits my channel, you will have a couple of hours left to back this. So we're right in the nick of time here. We're recording it. It's only funding until September 16th at 6 p.m. Pacific, but there may be late pledge options available. So keep an eye out. I had so many Kickstarter requests this month, y'all, and I really had to pare it back, but I think this one's cool. And I don't remember seeing the first edition of it, but it looks cool. It looks like appropriate for spooky season.
Yeah, that looks pretty cool.
Maybe. I don't know. It's probably not a me deck, but it's cute.
It's super cute. That's kind of like a me deck, but I have some that feel like this. I don't feel like this is one that I need, but I do like it. I dig it.
Look at that creepy ass sun. The sun is super.
I like that.
Yeah. I'm gonna go back to the Kickstarter page. The minors are kind of pretty pippish, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pippish.
Pips.
I mean, it's monochromatic and it's creepy. So like, it's definitely not tempting me, but it's cool. So I wanted to show y'all.
Cool.
It's already funded. It looks like their goal was really low. So this might just be like a basic little reprint for them.
Probably so.
And it looks like the creator's in Michigan. So maybe that means the deck will print from within the US. You might want to look that up, but that's what I'm seeing. So it looks like if you do want to back this, you have until Tuesday when this video goes up at 6 p.m. Pacific. So, get a move on. Alrighty. I'm going to move us along because this next one is called the Glimmer Walker Lenormand Day, Night, and Flash. This is another reprint, I think, or like new edition or something.
Okay.
Oh, no. Wait, no, there was a Glimmer Tarot, and this is now Lenormand. Okay. This creator, Deck Chi, has done, I'm just going to show you real quick. They've done like the Glimmer Walker Tarot, which I think we might have covered previously.
Okay.
Elemental Strength, I'm pretty sure we talked about.
Yeah, that one we did.
And then the Green Trace Tarot, this is way back.
Okay, yeah.
They've put out a few. But let me go back. How do I go back? Oh, back to campaign. This is really freaking beautiful. I don't usually get tempted by Lenormands, but like look at this man and woman.
That is really beautiful.
It's really pretty. And I don't know if it's lenticular. Is that what's happening? Because I feel like there's literally, what's the Glimmer reference? So it says there's a regular V2 Glimmer Walker. That's the Glimmer Walker Tarot V2. And then on the right is the Flash Edition sample deck. Oh, yeah, it is lenticular. Flash is lenticular. So you can get the day version, the night version, or the lenticular version. So if you don't know, lenticular is when you can tilt the card and you get that like shifting.
The way that the Empyrean Tarot did?
Yeah. Like that.
I have that one. It's really cool to do. Like, it's really cool. I didn't think it was going to be very practical, but it's cool.
I have the animated tarot, which does that. What I'm liking about this is that it's not significantly changing the scene. Like they're showing how it's swapping here with the man and the woman, and the scene is staying the same. It's just changing the lighting a bit. I feel like that might be less, I don't know, headache inducing or like hard to look at than some of the other ones where the whole scene moves a lot or changes a lot.
Right.
This seems to just mostly like shift it from day to night, night to day, back and forth in lenticular.
Yeah.
And I just think that's really, really kind of cool. Although, look at that. The book opens and closes. Wait. Can you see that? Oh my God. Let me see if I can bring it up. Okay, there it is. Yeah, the book's opening and closing.
What? That's cool.
Okay, I actually really like that. Or like in the bouquet, it's like the flower is like kind of like popping more.
I can't see.
That's really cool. Oh no, that's the snake.
I can see, but I can't see tonight.
I know it's so small. I'm sorry. It's like tiny. But yeah, I think that's really freaking cool. The Glimmer edition is very exciting. I don't know what the Rana system cards are, but like this and all these colors, these are my colors.
Very vibrant.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I really like the black backgrounds a lot. Mm-hmm. But for me, like, I don't know. I don't collect Lenormand decks.
I know, that's what I was about to say. I don't either. I really try not to be honest.
No. I like I have a few of them and a few new ones, like from like the dramatic Lenormand. I'm trying to get the name of the creator. The Magic Flower. The one that does the Lenormands. I really love their stuff. But like, yeah, it's not something that I like. I'm looking for more of. Like, I love my Lenormand that I have. Like, I don't need any more per se, unless like something really cool comes along and I just can't resist. But like, it's not something that I like seek out and buy a lot of. So I'm a lot more nitpicky with like Lenormand because I tend to, even with the ones I have, I basically use like, I call it my Lenormand. It's just the one that I've had the longest, you know?
Yeah, I'm the same. Lenormand is not a category of deck that I feel like I need a lot of. So I think I definitely have less than 10 Lenormand decks, and I might even have, about 10.
I have all of mine right here. 2, 4, I think I have 5.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I am curious, the Glimmer edition, just out of curiosity. Flash edition. Yeah, it's like $60 Canadian, and then you're going to have shipping. I think I can probably give this one a pass, but it's real pretty.
It's really pretty. It's really cool. And if you guys haven't seen those cards that, what is it called again?
Lenticular.
The lenticular, yeah. It's cool as shit. And if you had a trapper keeper back in the gap, That was the
Oh
one you
yeah.
wanted.
The last tarot project that got some traction was James R. Eads Mirror Visions, I believe it was called. He had a lenticular deck. And then there was that animated tarot, and like you have I think the Empyrean was the one that you
I
have.
have the Empyrean, yeah.
I think that one's out of print now. But yeah, it's
going.
very cool. It's very cool. I do think that when it comes to lenticular decks, a smaller number of cards is much more usable physically, because I have a lenticular tarot and the deck is like super thick. So it's like try to figure out how to manhandle it
the Empyrean is quite thick as well.
Yeah.
And they're thin, but they're thick, you know?
Yeah, I totally know what you mean. Okay, this next one is, oh wait, sorry. You have until Saturday, September 20th at just shy of 11 a.m. Pacific if you want to back this one, but it is already funded. The next one is Uno with the Sun Tarot. There was a couple people that requested this one. I feel like 3 or 4 people requested this one actually, because it's just so bright and cute and well sunny. It's very sunny.
I know.
It does look real darn cute. This one has also met its funding goal already, but it's this like these cute little soft characters. Let's see if we can pull some more cards here. In some European languages, Uno means one, and in Taoism, the concept of one symbolizes origin, creation, and the source of all existence. In this deck, Uno also embodies the self. So we have some majors. I mean, this is really cute. Like, what kind of creature? Is it a bird? I think it's like a bird. Right? Yeah. Look at the high priest. She's so cute.
This is sweet. Yeah.
It is sweet. I wish I knew what the medium was. It almost looks like it's giving
It looks like watercolor.
Like in a good way.
I'm not watercolor. Colored pencil.
Colored pencil. There we go.
Yeah. But it's also that could be digital as well. So I don't know. It's got a grittiness, I think is what I'm trying to say. Like it looks like it has a grittiness to it.
It does have that sort of, I love that. The texture is nice.
Yes.
So it is really bright and bold. I'm very drawn into these colors, but not so much the character. And I have to sort of like be drawn to the main central characters to like pull the trigger on a deck like this. But the minors also appear to have great illustrations going throughout. Oh, this is a nice little gif of some of the different minors.
That's neat.
Yeah. They have some things
really
here they're talking
cute.
about. Oh, they've changed. To move beyond gender binary, we're replacing queen and king with ruler and episcope. Episcope? What's an episcope?
I have no idea. Let me see.
I don't know. Episcope? Episcope highlights the spiritual application. So it says ruler emphasizes mastery over elemental forces. This is just what the campaign says. And episcope highlights the spiritual application of these elements. That's a very interesting word choice because I don't feel like that's common vernacular there.
No.
And we have igniters instead of wands, nectars instead of cups, arrows instead of swords, and crests instead of pentacles. It is always a bit of a risk to rename everything, but it's super cute. It's super pretty. It is very cute colors. And you have until Saturday, September 20th at 8 a.m. Pacific if you want to back it, and it is already funded. Okay, this next one is called, this has been all over my Instagram feed. I don't know, it's like algorithmically hunting me down, but this is the Sacred Witness Oracle. It says that it is meant to be, I think, sort of trauma-informed oracle deck, I guess, but it's also animals. It has there's this whole kit where you can get a book, and then there's also a separate standalone book, like a full-on book. So there's a guidebook, there's a book. There's a better word for that, I'm sure.
There's a book.
But it says something about integrating maybe some parts work. You're your own guru. To me, I think this is too much of its own system, I think, for me to want to dive into it. But I am excited that there is a trauma-informed oracle. I think that could be really helpful for people. This is very well funded. I don't know. What do you think, Danny?
This one is way out of my wheelhouse. This one is top to bottom, not for me.
Not for you. Yeah, fair enough. If this is your style, you have until Thursday, September 25th at 5:51 a.m. Pacific time to back it, and it is already very well funded, so you've got some time. All right. We have a black and white deck up next, so you probably already know where I'm sitting, but I feel like I've seen this before, but I haven't.
This does look really familiar. But
you know why?
no.
I bet you know the creator. This is the Neptune Power Tarot, and the creator is Charlie Quintero, who created the Jupiter Power, the Moon Power, the Mars Power, the Star Power. Have you seen any of
Okay,
these?
yeah.
Yeah. Whole vibe from this creator for sure. So I think there's going to be some people super excited that there's another one coming out by this creator, because I feel like Charlie's work has been talked about a lot in the community. This is too out there for me personally and very much not enough color. But I just feel like there's going to be people super stoked. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Again,
really
I
cool.
feel like the surreal thing is kind of a trend. I'm just saying, I feel like there's a lot of decks that have that vibe at the moment.
Yeah, they really are. This one is really it's really cool. It's not quite my style though.
Yeah.
It's like I like a lot of the different elements, and a lot of it like seems like it would hit all the right boxes for me. But sometimes there's I don't know, with the black and white, and there's like so much going on.
Yeah.
I don't know. Sometimes I just have trouble focusing on certain like that in particular with the face and then all the stuff. Like, I don't know why it throws me off so much, but like I don't know. Like I can't read the words on the top. Is that the
that's
Pentacles?
I think that's the 7 of Pentacles. Yeah, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups on the left. It's an unfortunate font choice, I think. And then the Neptune Power card in the
It looks
middle.
like potluck. That's why I asked. But I'm having trouble seeing tonight. Maybe I should have my glasses on. I'm just having so much trouble seeing tonight. My eyes are really tired tonight, and I'm struggling to see.
Sorry. Yeah. I do think that generally I struggle with fancy fonts on cards. I think cards do better when they have a very clear, honestly, mostly a serif font or a nice bold font. I think, especially with the deck where it's not using like RWS clone style composition where you like immediately know what you're looking at, I think it's really important to have a clear font. That said, this is, I'm sure there's huge fans of this creator's work that are going to be so stoked for this. It's definitely not for me. And that one, it's due out Friday, September 26th at 3:09 p.m. Pacific. And that brings us to the Nereid Oracle. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce things.
Don't ask me how to pronounce that. That ain't my forte, baby.
It's a Greek sea nymph myth. Wait, oh my gosh. Benevolent sea nymphs from Greek myth offer warning and counsel to the voyagers of life. So it's very monochromatic in these blues, but it is based on Greek myth.
I love the blue. Right? I love the blue.
Yeah, this reminds me almost a little bit of some of the Usi stuff that's come out. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It just feels very classy. So you have the name, it looks like, of these different nymphs up top. Halia, Kimotho. Oh, Halia again. Is that the same? Wait, is that the same card?
No, it jumped back to where you were.
Oh, sorry, that was my fault. And then crayons. So we have force, essence, and oh my God, I'm so bad at moving this. I'm so sorry. And energy. I don't know. But it's not just a flat blue. Like it almost looks like the blue's been watercolored. Like somehow. It's very watery.
It might have been, yeah. Is it watercolor done?
I don't know. Does it say? Art. Not AI generated. Good. Watercolor paint.
In Photoshop, so it's digital.
Yeah. Used watercolor paint, hand-drawn images in Illustrator, and completed the project in Photoshop. So yeah.
Cool.
So it's a mixed between physical artwork and digital. It's really pretty.
Yeah, definitely the watercolor is really beautiful.
I don't gravitate towards monochromatic stuff very often. So that's just already kind of
I love a good monochromatic moment, but I really like a good blue moment. So I don't know. I kind of really dig this, and I dig the water vibes.
Yeah.
I have trouble finding good water decks that I'm really in love with because everything goes sea creature, and that's not the water I want. But this feels different.
I can't get it any bigger. I tried. It does feel different. I like how it's like figures in water. There's like an immersion in water. It does feel different.
Yeah. I love the watercolor vibe. I love the like absence, like using the white as I really like it. I really do like this a lot.
Yeah, this is beautiful. I am not tempted, but I do enjoy looking at it. And it seems like it's got a really good balance of keywords, and it looks like a lot of cards. Does it say how many up here? Let's see.
97.
Oh, 97. Wow. 97. Wow. Based on sea nymphs known as Nereids in Greek mythology. She worked on this project for a decade. Wow.
I believe it.
Me too. Oh, and my control F is still up, so sorry about that. Yeah, so that's gorgeous. And if you are interested in it, you have 21 days to back it if you want to back it as a Kickstarter backer. Friday, October 3rd. Well, you have less than 21 days because we're filming in advance. But Friday, October 3rd, 6:43 a.m. Pacific is your deadline. And that concludes our decks for the day.
Oh my God. We did
it.
And we got a card deck in.
So awesome. There were some good ones this time. How many are you going to buy?
Really? I really do think that Infinite Door is the one that's the toppest of my top.
Yeah.
If I buy anything, I think it's going to be that one.
Yeah. I could see.
I do have that comfy, cozy witch oracle written down.
Yeah.
I don't know if I need that one, but I think I want to give that one another look. I really liked that one. The green Codex. They're mostly those the mass markets that came up. But the Sublime Threshold is one I'm considering. But I don't know if I keep pausing because I'm like, I have those already. Like I have.
I know.
Because I love that kind of art so much, I tend to gravitate towards it in general. But like, I don't have any that I feel like, oh, I'm just repeating stuff. But I feel like if I get that, I think it has enough in correspondence with what I have that it's going to feel like I already have it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I totally know what you mean.
So I think I just need to like play around. Like I want to see a full walkthrough of it maybe so I can see whether or not I want to go there. And I don't know that last oracle though.
That blue one? You probably haven't backed something on a Kickstarter in a hot minute though, right?
Dude, in a hot minute.
Because it's a whole process, but that one is really unique. Oh man.
Things to consider.
It is. It's definitely a thing. I don't know. I keep thinking about that Sublime Thresholds. That's where I'm stuck.
Oh, it is beautiful.
I just wonder. I wonder if I'll regret it because it's just like one of those things where I'm so drawn to that artwork, but I find working with those kinds of decks so challenging for me without something to go off of. Like, oh, I don't know. There's something about it. The fact that she's listing the art and explaining the keywords that kind of draw in, like.
I think it's going to be a really good book too. I don't know. I love my revival art. That's one of my favorites with that kind of imagery on there. I had an indie one. I used to love it. It had a lot of John William Waterhouse in it. Shoot, I can't remember. I had it for the Rebellious Tarot, the Rebellion Tarot. And I kept that one for a really long time. It was one of the first ones that were printed, but like some of the cards were hard to see. Some of them were a little blurry and it had the yellow writing on it. So I loved all the choices, but I mean, it was a time and a place, you know? Yeah, so totally. I feel like there are some that are like a heightened. I think there's some other editions. I don't even know if that's still in print, but like it's a long time ago. But I'm always drawn to it. I don't know why I feel like that one just feels too familiar. So I definitely want to look at all of it.
Yeah. See what you think. Mm-hmm. I will say I am still thinking about that Doors one. What was that called? Infinite Door?
The Infinite Door. I love it.
Yeah. Infinite Door and Sublime Thresholds are my two that I am considering right now. And
I'd like to try that. I like to see how that, what was it called? United? Is it United? The Infinite Door and then the Cozy Witch were both done by that same company. What was it called?
Oh yeah, the Utopia Gift or something.
Utopia. Like, is it like United?
Union Square? Nope. I made that up. Nope. Union Square Gift.
There we go. Union Square Gift. We were both way off, but yeah. I'm curious to see what the quality is like.
That's true. That might be one where I really want to see a video of somebody like unboxing, going through, sharing
see what it
before I
is,
pull
yeah.
the trigger. Yeah, for sure. But fun stuff. Thanks
Always.
for hanging out with me and staying up way past your normal bedtime to do it.
Always. I'm getting sleepy now. My eyes they gave out on me halfway through. They were like, you ain't seeing none.
They're like, no, we're done now. Oh, poor girl. All right. Well, before you turn back into a pumpkin, we will call it here. But thank y'all so much for hanging out. And as always, a huge thank you to Danny. Thank you.
Oh, thank you for having me always.
I would have been without you. I love it. Thank you to everybody watching. And as always, extra big thank you goes out to my Unicorn Fam channel members. Thank you for the support of the space. Do go and subscribe to Ms. Danny before you head on out of here. And like the video and do all the good YouTube things. I appreciate you all so much. And until next time, may your magic always shine from the inside out. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.